Hi everyone, this is my first video in 2023 but the material I'm going to show you was made a few weeks ago. In this video you will see 5 solos with Symbiote Supreme. These are event quest bosses, so our today's victims are Star-Lord, Gamora, Agent Venom, Groot, Jessica Jones and Mantis. I will use Hitmonkey for soloing Jessica and will explain why later on in this video, but now let's get to the fights. Star-Lord is the first one, and here we have stacking power node, which is not good for Symbiote Supreme. He will not receive power from his power gain buffs, so I am using Odin's buffs for a little help in this fight. Also guys, I use level 2 Mystic Dispersion Masteries because I use a lot of Mystic champions. The main sources of power in this fight are going to be the buffs gained by Symbiote Supreme and gaining power from nullifying Lore's buffs thanks to Mystic Dispersion. You can also see the Footloose node, which is not allowing me to punish his special attacks. SP3 is ready now, and I can apply damage with Bleed. Also, I am nullifying his Unstoppable and Evade buffs. You can see the decent damage from Bleed now. I need to wait for my next power gain, and also his Footloose buffs are making this fight more difficult. Then I decide to use SP2 under Symbiote's attacking mode. Armor breaks increase my damage and Star-Lord is ready. Obviously, Symbiote Supreme is not the best option for these fights, but since I like this champion I always use him for different fights. Next one is Gamora. This fight is much more difficult. When Gamora performs a special attack, I need to be far from here. If I fail this, I will be rooted and knocked down. Also, she will be unblockable during almost all the fight. Now let's watch the fight. I don't want to trigger her unblockable and just play passively. Also, her special attacks are dangerous, so I'm trying to slow down and gain power for my SP3 without hitting her. But she gained enough power for SP1 and I'm trying to stay away from her. Evade is done once again. And now my SP3 is ready. Now I need to be careful with her specials and finish the fight with Symbiote special attacks. After a few hits we can see huge bleed damage. One more SP3 ready. And Gamora melted down. Fight number 3, and here we have Agent Venom. For this fight also Odin's pre-fights are used because here we have node pumping iron, so I need 3 buffs from the beginning. Now we can start the fight. We have power focus node here, so agent will not gain 3 bars of power so fast. I am holding block after 4 hits to bite his heavy attack. This is a very useful technique, and if you didn't know guys, if you are holding your block, the opponent is likely to use heavy attack instead of special. Now we can use our SP3. Symbiote will nullify all his armor ups and apply more damage. This fight is not a difficult one. The only difficulty here is that agent petrifies almost all the debuffs, but it makes the fight longer, not harder. The symbiote can easily solo him too. One more SP3. The main things you want to know here are 4-hit block technique and evading from agent's SP2. Now the fight is over and we can get we have one more SP3 and it's over. The next fight is against Groot. I'm using Odin's pre-fights because we have rich get richer node here. Also, we can apply only special attack damage to Groot. This fight is an easy one, the easiest one. I want to gain my 3 bars as soon as possible, just eating. I'm waiting for nullify immunity to be over, and then I will nullify all his buffs with my SP3. Every nullified buff will make damage to our opponent. Before Groot goes for rest, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. That way you will not miss any of the new Symbiote Supreme content. Now Jessica's turn. I tried to solo her with Symbiote Supreme a few times, but class disadvantage and her abilities made that solo impossible. The best result so far was 50%, so I decided to solo her with Monkey. The only thing you need here is to use heavy attack and apply bleed for damage boost. Her special attacks are not so difficult to evade. She still can reduce my SP2 damage by becoming unblockable, but that's okay. Monkey still can finish her so fast. Also, she is throwing different items, which is an interesting feature. I think she is the only champion in the contest with different animations. Meanwhile, the fight is getting closer to its end. A few last hits and SP2 finishes her. And the final boss Mantis solo. Symbiote Supreme is a good option for this fight as well. There are no difficult notes here. The only thing you want to know is that intercepting this boss will grant you a 200% attack boost. A few words about Mantis. You will be passively stunned if she performs her SP1. Even if you evade that special attack, she will make you sleepy and you will be stunned after a few seconds. So you need to bite her SP2. SP2 is so easy to evade. For that you can use 4 hits and block technique, which you could see against Agent Venom. Also you can punish her heavy attack after her first hit. I made the mistake here and will have a stun later on in this fight. SP3 as usual. Bite heavy. Bite her SP2. And here I am going to get stunned, but that will not kill my symbiote. Intercept for attack boost and SP2. I don't want to be stunned again, so 4 hit and block technique is here to help. Now I can use my SP3 one more time and finish her with bleed damage and regular hits. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content. Write down your thoughts about the video in the comment section and see you in the next one.